Welcome to Simple. As we have planned before, that our course will include the most important things in our daily language and how can we use English during our day. So today we will talk about different subjects at schools and universities. So we can start with subjects that we can study in schools or universities. So we can say something about languages. So we study English and other modern languages like French, German, Italian, Spanish, and so on. Another important subject for people who are interested in numbers, it's maths. And also we can say mathematics. So mathematics and maths is the same subject. Then we have to talk about the main subjects like science. But science can be divided into three main items like chemistry, biology, and physics. Then we have social studies. And social studies is divided into two parts. They are history and geography. And some other subjects like ICT. And ICT, they are three letters, but each letter stands for a specific word. I stands for information, C, communication, and T, technology. So we can say information communication technology, or to make it easy, ICT. And then we have some other activities that we can do at school, like PE. And PE, they are only two letters, but each letter stands for a complete word, like P stands for physical and E stands for education. So it's physical education, but we can say it PE. Also we can study art, music, and some other activities. Then we can talk about things and materials that we can use at schools or universities. So there are some materials that students have to use, like notebook, textbook, a piece of paper, pencil sharpener, pen, and a rubber. Of course, don't forget the ruler. Some other things that we can find at school or university to help teachers to teach their students, like board rubber, drawing pen, overhead projector, whiteboard, and a board. Yes, they are different. So in the past, there was a regular board, okay? And its color was black. But nowadays, we have whiteboard and we have overhead projector to show the data. So overhead projector, we can say OHP, or we can write it like this, OHP, and it's for overhead projector. Of course, nowadays, computer is important for teachers and DVD players as well. So, of course, we can find computers and DVD players at schools and universities. We have some important expressions that we can use with our lesson today. So we have to know that teachers teach the subject. So Mr. Philip is our maths teacher. He teaches us math. And then students learn or study the subject. So when I said Mr. Philip is our maths teacher, he teaches us maths, then his students study maths. His students study maths. And I can say students go to school to learn. Students or children go to school to learn. Some other expressions we have to be careful. It's better to use children with school. So you can say children go to school, and you can use students with university. So we can say that children go to school, but students go to university. It's better to use these expressions. And we have to say do a course. Do a course. I do an English course. And then we have do or take an exam. Do or take an exam. Both expressions are correct. I can say do an exam or take an exam. If I study well, I can pass the exam. Pass the exam. It means to get high marks. But if I don't study well, I may fail the exam. It means to get bad marks. After you finish your study in the university, you can get a degree. So you can say, I got a university degree. Some common mistakes you have to be careful. The word homework. First, homework is uncountable noun. So you can't say homeworks. It's incorrect. It's homework. And when I ask you, did you do your homework? Do homework. So I can't use the verb make before homework. I have to use do homework. I must use do homework. And later we will study some nouns that can go with make and some other nouns that can go with do. Thank you very much. Simple. Learn English simply.